Appreciate y'all joining in. I know it's a little bit later than most people. Had to take me a little bit of a breather, man. Kind of got worn out in there. What's happening? Where's all my HVAC people at? Where is all my HVAC people at? HVAC boss, you back in here? You get wrapped up over there? Man, dinner's been long gone. Dinner has been long gone over here. I ate some chicken fries and back on the grind, man. It was pretty good, man. I became a brand ambassador for Blue On, so shout out to Blue On. HVAC boss, what time is it over there? Most companies want years of experience and don't have that. Just got hired as the lead installer. You can get it, man. Even if you got to go to apartments and work, you can get some experience there for sure. We got people over here on YouTube. Facebook's joining in. Mr. Roger blocked you. What happened over there? Why'd he block you? Where's Roger at? How can I become an HVAC tech? You can be an apprentice. You can go to the schools. You can just join in and work your way up. There's a lot of different ways. You can hit the follow button here. And, of course, I can give you all the tips that I can possibly give you. It's free. Is it always recommended to put a TXV bulb on the outside of the coil? It depends. Some units like Ream don't have a manifold on the inside where you can strap it to. What do you think about the new 454B refrigerant? Man, I think it's going to all be the same. You got to tear down the engine. Man, that's crazy. What's up from Australia? Shout out Australia. How do I add a zone to the multi-zone unit? You gotta put it in your board. Google's the best answers. Hey, Mr. Roger, actually, let me tell y'all what the best answer is. The best answer, hands down, is Blue On's new app. They took 150,000 hours worth of tech support calls, ran it through an AI program. So now you can go on their Blue On app and ask an AI, and an AI can give you extremely valuable, detailed, thorough answers about what's going on with the system. That's pretty sweet. There ain't nothing else like it on the market. How much money would it take for you to get down? What did he say? How much money would it take for you to get down on your and oil up? Pay you $1,000. Boy, you so crazy. Bring them on camera. Man, this dude said some wild stuff. No insulation. Where's the insulation at? I know what I'm talking about. No insulation. Mr. Roger, I see what's up. I'm talking right on. I work with a wholesaler that sells American Standard. Appreciate all the follows, guys. You know, it means a big thing. Mr. Roger will block AI when it tells. Man, y'all give Mr. Roger a hard time. I like that Mr. Roger stands on business, man. I like that, he stands up for what he believes. So, shout out to him for that. What up, my man? It's called a manual. What do you think about using gauges while pulling a vacuum? Some people don't, they say you can pull it faster without it, man, but you can still pull it down. Why do you think about using, thank you for all the follows. One day we'll get into a one-on-one and see who's the better tech. They talk, I walk. I subscribe. Thank you, Evan. I appreciate it. Man, right now we are up to like almost 200 people across these platforms. I'm answering all the questions for the people that don't know me. 18 years in. I got a business degree, a degree in occupational education, heat and vent, and air conditioning, refrigeration. I got 18 years into trade, 8 years into business, residential and commercial, state license in Mississippi and Alabama. So any questions you got, I'll be glad to take them and answer them for you. If TXV is installed on a vertical suction line, the little line coming off the sensitive bulb should be on top. Just wanted to share that. That's actually in the manual, brother. That's in the manual. All I care about is making money bags. The more knowledge you got, the more money you'll make. What brand is the most reliable to install and had nothing but bad luck with most companies? You gotta get the install practices down, man. You gotta get them better. How much do you think a good HVAC tech with 5 years experience should make? Depends on the area, but 25 maybe. Part-time at a Chippendale. Hey, man, I got to pay these bills. You know what I mean? I got 3 kids out here. I got a question of removal of an air handler ductboard plenum to metal. What's your question about it? Do you think I can learn without going to school? Of course I do. Are you hiring? Always. Thoughts on new refrigerant? It's going to be easy. What makes a company more money for Resi or someone that doesn't have callbacks? It doesn't matter which way. Found you again. It took forever. Hey, I'm back on. Thanks, Jaron. I appreciate you showing the support. Come on, bro. You know you use good tools. You being so, man, I'm gonna tell you right now. I guarantee you, I got some of the cheapest tools out there. I don't really care either way. I done bought $10,000, $20,000 worth of tools. I supply tools for my entire company. I get tired of watching people throw down my expensive tools. I'll get you some cheap tools. It don't matter to me. I mean, all we're doing is putting in sheet metal. You know what I'm saying? What's up? I see you, Micah. Bring them on camera. Okay, that's companies that are always hiring 7 years are always firing, and you're just going to be another number. I don't necessarily believe that. Good static on the airflow or no differences. Metal to ductboard. Good static. On ductboard, you're going to lose a little bit. HVAC boss, I see you on the TikTok. Do you think I can learn company from potato to tomato? I don't see why not. Damn, you quadruple steaming, brother. Quadruple steaming. I'm over here on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. I got people all over the world on YouTube right now. Some people's been in Italy. Some people's in Australia. Where y'all at over there on YouTube? I got Facebook going on right now. What's a good hourly rate for a technician in Tennessee? I'm going to say probably 25. Ductboard's just as good as metal. What do you think about using a coil with a piston versus a TXV? Piston's going to be easier to deal with, but TXV is going to give you more efficiency. This dude said he's in Zimbabwe right now, and actually I believe him because, man, I got like my second highest level of different countries is actually in Nigeria. So there you go for that. Why the LEDs? Man, I got a red color vision. I like the way it looks. It just dresses it up. I like it. It's $20. I got $5,000 almost worth of marketing out of that video. So, I mean, it's well worth $20. Definitely got field experience before going to school. Makes it a lot easier to understand. Agree. That was the way I did it. I think it's a pretty good way to go. Is that a green screen? It is, but this is the job I did. Piston is better. Definitely more simple. We got Chicago. We got Florida. Where's everyone at? Favorite distributor, got to be Southern Pipe. Shout out to Southern Pipe. We up to about 200 people now. Where is the insulation? This is bubble wrap. This is ductboard. It is insulated. My company uses Housecall Pro. For everybody that's wanting to know, I'm a Housecall Pro ambassador. I'm a Blue On ambassador. I got both links in there. If you're a new apprentice and you're looking for tools, I got a recommendation of tools in my TikTok link tree. All you have to do is go check them out. Some tools, I even put gold standard, professional level, budget friendly, whatever you're looking for. I got some recommendations for you if you're new to the trade. Should you upsize ducts? Most ducts are considered to be undersized and not done properly. That was part of the reason they changed to SEER 2. Love Housecall Pro. Made my job so much easier. Dallas, shout out Texas. Affiliate links. They're all in my link tree, brother. They're there, man. I got y'all. Bro, building HVACs like gaming PCs. Man, somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it. You do more TikTok than work. Man, but just know this, brother. I'm full-time on both of them. I'm out here grinding like no one else is grinding. How do you feel about new refrigerant that's coming out? Man, it's going to be easy peasy. I think a lot of people is making a big deal about it. It's nothing to worry about. If you start with 1 cent and double it for 10 straight days, you'll be a millionaire. Let that sink in. Y'all heard that, didn't you? Y'all don't forget to follow. We need them followers, man. We're trying to build the community up. I'm on here every day. Any way I can help. Business, HVAC, it's what I do. Does your company offer apprentice tractors with benefits? No, we don't offer no tractors. Completely agree, man. Mr. Roger doesn't know how to check static. Do you clean flame sensors? Only with $100 bills, baby. I invented 11 pounds. I invented 11 pounds of R22 to the atmosphere. You probably shouldn't do that. Mr. Roger for EPA president. I think the field to do HVAC sales, and it was the best thing I ever did. Probably so, man. You probably crushing it. Support you, man. I'm proud of you. You know, a win for you is not a loss for me. Shout out to you, man. Do your thing, brother. If you're starting with, how do you feel about recommending that's going to break mid job? Not everybody has the money that you have. You know, you got to have different budgets. If it was up to me, everyone would have the best of the best. But that's, you know, the truth is, I use a lot of heart tools. A lot of people don't like heart tools. I got them for $42 a kit from a website for almost pennies on the dollar, and I've only had 2 of them break in like 7 years. So there you go. That's how I think about it. That's just straight up, man. You know, I don't care what people think about what I do. My work speaks for itself. Y'all use $10,000 tools, and the work still don't look that great. I'm just being honest with you. I mean, most people don't slow down to use that good tool in a good way. Just installed an XV18 in my house, and it's amazing. 18 SEER stuff is amazing. You pay a lot of money for it, you get what you pay for on that part. Especially if you install it, because you ain't going to cut no corners. Is it the TXV? Almost never. Thought about the new refrigerant coming out. I hear that the one R32 is going to be very cheap, and the other one's going to be very expensive. What is your price on an average 3-ton split gas unit? Probably around $7,000 installed. I have to go to an actual job from that day to find the photo. Do you have this issue? I use House Call Pro as well. Sucks that when I add photos on a specific job, the photos won't save to that customer. Well, they can probably modify that. You can probably save it underneath the customer. I'm just messing with you, bro. I see you. Yep, you have too much. I'm just steady answering questions, man. I just got a lot of people to talk to. You know, that's just part of it. Hydrovac, we don't typically use it. I don't buy expensive tools. I buy what's proven. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. A lot of people, a lot of questions. How do you? I just got a job fabricating duct. Haven't started yet, but I'm excited to. It's a very exciting opportunity, man. You know, this is a good trade. You can go anywhere in the world and use HVAC. It's a really great trade to be in. Do you install a lot of inverter equipment? I've been installing a lot of inverter equipment at grow facilities, and you know, that's the way we're going with it. A lot of custom homes too. Do you install a lot of inverter? Howdy, can you please say? No, I ain't gonna say it because I don't know what that means. How much room do I need to do HVAC in a barn dominium? Well, we just did a barn dominium not too long ago. Are you going to use exposed ducting? And how big is the barn dominium? What is your parents? I'm in VR sales business, and it's so awesome. Nick, where are you located at, and which ones are you pushing? What's good, bro? Hey, Mr. B is in here. Another great metal mechanic. He can sit there and put any kind of metal together. I watch his videos all the time. Shout out to him. How come non-union? There's just not one around here. It'd be very, very hard to compete if I was the only one, and I don't even know how to get one started. Residential HVAC, do you recommend insulated duct versus flex duct? This is actually hard pipe. It took a little bit longer, but depending on your market, you may not be able to sell it because it's just so difficult to compete. What's the best way to recruit new employees? I have gained so many employees and resumes from extremely talented individuals by streaming every single day on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and I'm missing one. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. Can you recommend a first-time homeowner to maintenance care for our system? I would recommend that you clean the outdoor unit. You'd have to turn off the power, take the fan off, wash from the inside of the unit out. That's the way the dirt's going to come in. Make sure your filters are changed. Make sure your drains are clean. Pour white vinegar down your drain. Depending on the unit, that's a solid deal. The two professionals had a different opinion on the installment. Do you automatically assume that the TXV is bad? It's probably never bad. Let's go, Brandon. I'm working with, man, keep it up, man. That company's huge. Shout out to Chad. I'm about to go to HVAC school. Any tips before I get started, man? Get you some tools. Be coachable. We can teach you the things that you don't know, but we can't teach you to have a good attitude. You know, if you have a bad attitude, people just run away from you. If you're coachable, people will teach you. So, you know, just keep that in mind. Fincom, bro, and I see y'all over here on YouTube, man. I see y'all. What's up? What's up, Arnold? Do you service California? I don't, but if you need someone to service California, I got a great guy over here. that I can plug you in, depending on where you're at, of course. I try not to touch my torch tip, but it's so shiny. I hear you. You sound like tech support, bro. Respect though. Bye. Whatever. LG or Mitsubishi. What do you think about mini splits? I think they're okay, but they have certain applications. People try to put them in a lot of places they don't need to be. We're trending 1 million this month. Thoughts? That's pretty stout, man. 1 million. Do you recommend any apprentice who just started? What can you recommend for an apprentice who just started smoking? Stop. Just stop, man. It's like I can't tell you that you know you're gonna pay in the future for it, brother. And that's all I can say. Almost 11 years experience now. The best skill I've ever learned was communication and respect. It'll carry you all the way. It'll carry you all the way to the goal, man. Profit over dollar amount always. Y'all don't forget to hit the follow button, man. I'm trying to get these followers up. I'm here to support the community like no one else. I'm out here every single day doing live streams, answering any questions. Even when I'm not live streaming, you can DM me. That's how dedicated I am to this. Whatever I can do to help the community. I found that selling maintenance contracts with auto renewal that does monthly payments cheaper than paying for the year all at once is better for return customers. Hey, y'all heard that? That's some advice that we got over here on Instagram. Let me see the whole unit, please. Bam, there it is. We got an access panel so you can look underneath the coil. We got a 4-inch, 20 by 25 by 4. That's a MERV 11 in there, but we're going to come back on the trim out and put a MERV 13. We got primary, secondary, and emergency drains running out. We have it hung on suspension cables to the ceiling to reduce noise. We got hard pipe. We got bubble wrap. A lot of stuff going on right there. Ironically, the quote was higher with Ream. Let's go. Appreciate you, bro. We're still living up. What's your average sales ticket? In Mississippi, I have the lowest cost of living, so we're trying to be around $300-something. How do I get my CFC license? You need to go to a supply house, and they'll plug you in. You just take the test, and you'll be able to get it. Yo, brother, straight out of high school, should I pick electrician or HVAC? HVAC. If you're looking for tools to get in HVAC, go to my link tree. I do like a gold standard, a budget option, and kind of like a professional level standard. So you can check that out. Union or non-union, they say unions pay you better, but in my local area, we don't got them, but I'm not against them. You realize you were pointing at a window. Actually, there's a green screen on the other one. You can't see it, but if you're on TikTok, you'd be able to see the image on the back. I'm streaming on across all platforms. I can't put a green screen on this one, but I can put it on TikTok, so that's where the image is. I'm going out on my own next month. Any advice? Go ahead and get you a great accountant. Ask for a lot of different people. Hey, have you ever dealt with HVAC businesses before? They can make you and cost you a fortune, a absolute fortune. Put all your work on the internet. Every time you do a job, do it so good that you want to post it. If you don't do it good enough to where you want to post it, step your game up, because that's what you need to be doing in order to get market share, in my opinion. You're going to get referrals by word of mouth, but you can get them even quicker by going into Facebook community pages, like in your city, the city surrounding you, and whatnot. What is the R value of bubble wrap? They make it in R4, 6, and 8. What is the biggest mistake you've ever made? Picking the wrong accountant. It cost me over $30,000. An electrical could have done it. Maybe. Mini split install, blows no cool or hot. Guy keeps coming back and resetting it. Any ideas? Probably has a leak on it. You realize you were pointing at the window. Best advice for a new commercial service tech. Service and commercial is a little bit more technical than it is in residential. If you're just starting out, hopefully you can get underneath somebody that can get you some really good training. Are you a part of EGIA? I think I know what that means, but I'm not part of that. It's better than Mr. Roger. Post a video of it. Why is Mr. Roger so mean? What do you do when the customer's wife comes on to you? Man, I'm gonna tell you right now, man. Not to try to be funny or nothing, but the customer's wife, the customer's husband, I just got to keep them both away. Just stay over there. All right, let me do my thing. Lights, why not? I mean, when have you had too much light in the attic? Harder to upsell and collect a full price renewal is more difficult. Agree? I don't know. Some people, they just, it varies. This ain't my life. Start talking about me. Why not just flex? We do a lot of flex. This one we wanted to do hard pipe, so that's what we did. So much space left for activities. Hey, that's what the guy wanted. That's the reason we ran it up like that, so that way he'd have all his attic space. Thanks for the info. HVAC in Mississippi too. Where you at, Drew Burt? How long did this install take? About 3.5 days. It was super hot and humid in there. Have you used new refrigerant yet? I haven't, but we'll be using it in the next week or so. We got a job set up already. Damn, that's a deep southern accent. Hey, man. Hey, what can I say, bro? If I replace my old outdoor unit, do I need to replace the old indoor unit also? If it's older than 1999, you're definitely going to need to replace it, and it's probably recommended that you replace it anyway because when you start mix matching sears, you get really unusual circumstances. Um, Man, there's a lot of messages. I'm trying to keep up. Let me just scroll down. Let me just get down. Solid 16-inch plenum. Uh, so, what are your thoughts on the new refrigerant coming out? It's going to be straightforward. It ain't going to be no big deal. I don't think it's going to be an issue. I think people's making it out to be a big deal, but it's really not, man. I've seen 22 go to 410, and it's just part of it. Have you ever seen a high failure rate in spray foam addicts on coils? I've noticed a drastic increase in my location, Columbia, South Carolina. I absolutely have not. So I haven't seen that. We've done a lot of spray foam addicts. We've done a lot of spray foam ductwork, and I haven't seen or made that correlation at all yet. But if I do, I'll definitely keep y'all updated in the lives. Will I get my certification still? I had to see what you were talking about before. What are the prices of R22 a pound? About $60 a pound. Have you ever worked on our 500 RR12 and it's or both? Have you ever seen? I don't think so. With apprenticeships. Hey, I appreciate all the follows, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button. Tap the like button a few times. We'll get the likes up, and that'll get a lot more people in here. I appreciate the people getting the likes into the live. That pushes us and gets a lot more people in here, a lot more conversations going on. I remember R12. Yeah, it was around. I still got some R12 if y'all want to know, if anyone's looking. Shout out, Parker. I see you over here. We're live on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube all at the same time. And if you got questions, anything to do with HVAC, we got you covered over here. I really thank you guys. Do you hope to be an electrician when you grow up? No, I don't hope to be an electrician for sure because I'm an amazing HVAC guy. Always forget to tap. Just listen. Yeah, I'm sure if we get a couple taps from everybody, it'll jump up there to 4,000 quick. I've been deciding whether school or just go in. If you go into an apprenticeship, you're going to start making money earlier. Shout out HVAC Jerry. I see you joining in. What is the correct temperature inside of a house should be? Around 70. We just got a message. It said 2 10-ton package units in Lucedale. Don't need any duct installed on each side of the building. Rough guess on price. May have to end the live on this one. I got to take this. Let me look. I appreciate y'all joining in. Y'all please hit the follow button. I'll take care of this and then I'll be back. No doubt, brother. I don't care what you say in here. I'm here to support you. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the trades too. I see you over here.